As promised, I want to take a look with you guys now at some actual examples from real life of strong language that uses parallelism to give it strength. And these are some perhaps famous quotes that you guys should be familiar with already. So we're talking about strong language and how strong language is using parallelism. So the first quote is from Martin Luther King Jr., taken, I think, is 1964. When you are right, you cannot be too radical. When you are wrong, you cannot be too conservative. When you are right and when you are wrong, those are parallel. You cannot be too radical, you cannot be too conservative. Again, parallel structures. A more modern example is taken from a song from 1996 called Love Fool, I think, from the Cardigans. Love me, say that you love me. Fool me, go on and fool me. Yeah? If you can imagine, if you're writing a song, your song has to have a rhythm to it. And you can see the magic of three. That thing I mentioned to you in the previous video, the magic of three within parallelism being used here. Okay, and the final quote of Neil Armstrong from 1969. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Yeah, now there are hundreds, perhaps thousands of different examples of parallel structure being used by famous people, politicians, business leaders from around the world, all using parallel structure to help create strong language. Let me share with you one other famous quote. This is from a famous Italian called Julius Caesar. I don't know which year this was, thousands of years ago, before Christ was born, I imagine. I came, I saw, I conquered. Three very, very simple ideas put together. I came, I saw, I conquered. Yeah, very, very strong language, and it uses the magic of three. So the magic of three is not something that is unique to the English language, and it's not a modern invention either. Julius Caesar was using the magic of three in ancient Latin or Greek, whatever the language it was that he spoke, thousands of years ago. Okay, I came, I saw, I conquered. He didn't really need to say much more than that because the language was parallel and it was strong. Okay, so I hope you have now understood and also grasped the importance of parallel structure and parallelism within the English language. Now we are going to explore in more detail the magic of three.